What is up, YouTube? We're back. That's right, this is Love Island Season 2, but this is the shady version where we're being messy as ever to lose the game, okay? If you haven't already checked out the other episodes, would highly recommend that you go ahead and do that. And yeah, there's not that much else to do. I am in my onesie today because it's COVID, and who puts on real clothes for what? No, I'm just playing. But yeah, this onesie is from Target. It is one of my favorite onesies. From the front, you might think it's like a mermaid jumpsuit, but from the back, girl, it's got a whole tail. So, and some wings too. Anyways, that's a side note. It's Monday. I wish it was Tuesday because we need to hop on and see what day 10 of Love Island Season 3 is all about. Tomorrow I will be babysitting like all day, but my plan is to get up hella early to film this. So if I look real crazy tomorrow morning, at least for one video, don't come for me in the comments section. Okay, anyways, back to Love Island Season 2. Last time we left off, our boys Lucas and Henrique came, and our favorite one and only Hoella had 2 dates. She got one with both of them, and so did Priya. The dates went pretty well. I feel like Henrique is Henrique. He's kind of weird, but that's just him. Lucas is very posh, he's very formal, and it seemed like him and Hoella were vibing, okay? So ROCCO better watch out. Let's see, we got back to the villa and we kind of spilled the tea with the girls, and we told them that we would choose either boy over ROCCO because we're hoping that the girls will be snakes and go and whisper in ROCCO's ear, and then ROCCO's gonna come to us and be like, yo, what the heck? And we're gonna be like, no, that's not true. We're all for you, ROCCO. And then when we can call him out, we're calling him out. Anyways, if you guys are ready, I'm ready, so let's get into this. Okay, so we're in the dressing room. The girls are contouring, glittering, flickering, hairspraying, hair dyeing, and highlighting all over the room. Time to get this evening started with the text. Okay, so who's getting the text? A chime interrupts the hair accessory discussion. It says, ooh, Lottie says, ooh, girls, I got a text. Okay, so Lottie got the text. Bobby gathered the others. It says, Islanders, this evening you'll be throwing a welcome party for the new boys. Hashtag welcome to the villa. Hashtag get your graft on. Henrique's like, ooh, a party for us? Lucas says, I can't believe it. Gary's like, that's what the text says. You newbies sure do need a proper welcome. Exactly. So Priya's like, all right, guys, give us some space so that we girls can get ready. The boys pile out of the dressing room and the girls are just resuming that beautiful makeup process. Lottie's like, we better make a good first impression for the new boys. It sounded like ROCCO might have been a little bit jealous because of the new guys. Everyone's going to be going extra tonight for Lucas and Henrique. I've got to pick a fresh new outfit. Okay, what are we going to wear? You know what? We need to show all the cleavage today. So let's do this blue joint. Her tits are out. She's ready to play. Priya's like, okay, Hoella. That outfit is fit as duck. Duck? Is that a real phrase? She's like, it's a cool thing. You look ducking cool. You sound like an autocorrect fail. She's like, oh wait, really? Poor Priya. She said, I thought I was actually saying something. Girl, that's when you know somebody's old. I mean, not old, but you know old. Meanwhile, I'm 26 sitting in a feety pajamas, but you know, it is what it is. So Lottie's like, let's go downstairs and get this party started. So we go downstairs and we go straight out to the garden. The villa has been transformed. There's neon lights that swirl in time with music. Now this is what I'm talking about. Priya's like, ooh, there's a cocktail bar all set up. I'm gonna make some drinks. She's getting some drinks going. She heads over to the kitchen and ROCCO's catching our eye. He says, ooh, Hoella, that outfit is certainly pleasing to the eye. Why, ROCCO? You see something you like? You really know your fashion do's from your fashion don'ts. Hoella's like, thanks, ROCCO. I wonder how he feels about my date with Henrique. Ooh, and Lucas. So what do you guys do on the outside then? Lucas says he's a physiotherapist. He helps people regain flexibility after injuries. Henrique says he's a professional climber and wilderness instructor. And ROCCO's like, oh, you know, I've climbed a couple high places my time too. Henrique says, what's your type? Well, I like a girl that's pretty out there, likes traveling, and he's like, no, I meant like your type to climb. I'm into highball bouldering at the moment. Rocco's like, oh yeah, sure. I don't know what that means. Rocco's like, oh yeah, I love boulders. Rocco, what are you talking about? So I think we should be a little bit cheeky to Rocco, kind of disrespect him just a smidge. So Hoella's like, Rocco has met his match. Let's say I'd climb big boulders with Henrique any day. And we get some sad faces. Rocco's like, I can show you the ropes too, Hoella. Henrique's like, we don't use ropes for highball bouldering. Rocco's like, oh, right. I'd love to take you one day, Hoella. Look at him. And on that note, I'm gonna go find Marisol. Gary, find us. Noah says, yeah, I'm gonna go check on Hope. No, Noah, check on us. So Priya's like, does anybody want a cocktail? Yes. Lottie's like, ooh, don't mind if I do. You made cocktails without me? Rocco. All in his feelings. Rocco says, I'm literally a professional. It's not exactly the first thing I think of when I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life. Did you ever get that career advice person to come around and try to tell you what you should do when you left school? Lucas says, model, right? Priya just rolls her eyes. Priya's like, ooh, you're such a charmer. Girl, don't lie to him. I think Priya's career advice was, let's tone her down a bit and say an estate agent, because you're a real estate agent, girl. You ain't no model today, boo. Priya's like, yeah. Like, that's actually my job. Exactly. So Lucas turns to Rocco and he says, go on then, mate. What did they tell you? I didn't end up doing it, so it doesn't really matter. Who should I chat with first? Okay, so let's go talk to, is anybody over there? Oh, so everybody's over here right now. Let's go to, seems like Gary's got everybody. So we walk over to the group that is just hanging around the table. Noah's like, you're filthy, Gary. Hope's like, to be fair, I was kind of thinking the same thing. You said something white and sticky, Noah. This is my favorite. So we walk over to the group that is around the table. What are you guys doing? He says, I'm trying to play an innocent game of guess the word. It's never gonna be innocent, Noah. Gary's making it gross. It's because Gary's a freak, Noah. And don't try to act like you're not either. Gary says, I just didn't know you had it in you, Noah. You notice Henrique and Lucas are like standing around. They seem kind of out of the loop. This is their welcome party. You know what? We're gonna wolf whistle at them like, that sounded pretty good. You wolf whistle at them. Noah's like, Hoella. No one likes to be catcalled. You know what? Girls get it day in and day out. So Hope's like waving them over. She's like, sorry, new guys, we're playing a game. Don't say sorry. Do excuse Hoella. She's practicing her bird impressions. Whatever. Bobby's like, did someone say impressions? No, Bobby, we're not playing that kind of game. Gary shuffles along. He's getting a little bit agitated, probably because he doesn't want the new boys there. So Lucas is like, got any clues so far, or are we just like discussing back families here? Gary's like, obviously not. You've got to guess the word that he's thinking of. Noah is thinking of something that is sticky and wet and white. He's suppressing a laugh. Lucas is like, oh my word. The last clue is that you can have it on a sandwich. Remind me to never have a sandwich from you, Noah. Gosh, I really do like Gary too. So Henrique's like, I know what Gary is probably thinking about, but is it mayo? Noah looks surprised. He's like, ooh, you got it. Who just has mayo on a sandwich? A free-range egg, sourdough, homemade mayo. Look at Lucas, so posh. He's like, who doesn't? Gary's like, whatever. I bet you can't guess mine. They come in all colors, shapes, and sizes. Henrique's like, right. And they can get bigger when they're erected. Oh my gosh, Gary. Lucas is like, oh wow, that's, he says they help build civilizations. Oh my gosh. Hope is like, I bet they do. So things are getting cheeky. And if one were to go limp, it would be devastating. What word could Gary be thinking of? I'm gonna say, let's keep it cheeky. I know what it is, but I'm gonna say that is so wrong, Gary. Like, you're so gross. but we like it. He says, I can't help it if you've got a dirty mind, Hoella. What would your Nan say when she sees you talking like that? She'd guess the right answer right away. Gary looks a little bit deflated. They can get taller when they're stacked, they construct buildings, and I'm assuming if one were to fall down, it'd be pretty destructive. He says, yeah, that's right, good guess, I guess. Why did you make a crane dirty? He says, well, I like cranes. And Henrik's like, oh, I bet you do. He's like, come off of it, not like that. So Gary's getting a little bit ticked. So Gary's like, you know what, I'm going to the kitchen, I'm done with this. He says, I need a drink. Lucas says, I'm sure everyone is just a little bit tense. Us new guys have come in and they've just disrupted the balance. Yeah, it's gotta be a little bit weird for you guys. They'll come around soon, don't worry about it. Hope is like, come on, let's get our party on. So Hope and Noah go to the dance floor, and Lucas says, Henrik, do you mind if me and Hoella have a second? I want to have a quick chat, just the two of us. Okay, Lucas wants to talk to us alone. Henrik's like, oh, right, sure. He looks a little sad, so he walks off towards the villa. Lucas says, let's go up to the roof terrace for a chat, Hoella. Oh, yes. The other islanders are like dancing on the lawn below us. Sorry to get you away from the party. I wanted to say thank you for making me feel so welcome. I don't want to be stepping on anyone's toes though. But it means a lot, so thank you. Lucas, you know what? You can try it on with me all you like, baby. He says, well, that's good to know, and we got some heart eyes for that one. He says, for the future. So I guess Lucas just doesn't want to, come off as stealing somebody's girl. He says, for the future, but right now you're with ROCCO. I don't want my first move in the villa to be snaky. It's weird coming in here when everyone's already coupled up. Coupled up is just a phrase. ROCCO says, Hoella. ROCCO, you're ruining this moment. ROCCO is like dancing around in the garden. Where are you guys? Not with you. He says, right on cue. I'll go find the other newbie and make sure he's not standing in a corner just staring at his drink. Can we kiss him? Hopefully we get a moment to just go. He walks off and then stops and turns around. He says, hey, Hoella. You know when we were having that chat earlier about what we did after we finished school? Did ROCCO seem a bit off to you? Lucas, you're not supposed to talk about another guy while you're having a moment with a girl. Did ROCCO seem like he was avoiding something? I'm gonna say I didn't notice anything. Maybe it's nothing. I guess I don't really know you guys all that well. Exactly. Lucas, don't worry about another man. Worry about us. Do you think we should try to talk to ROCCO about it? Hell no. It's his business. I don't want to talk to ROCCO about it. He'll talk about it if he wants to. Who should we go to next? Fuck ROCCO. Yeah, let's go talk to Priya and Lottie. Maybe we can stir the pot with them. So Ibrahim hands Lottie a mixed drink. Ibrahim, what is this? It's called a Violet Man. Why is there a tomato slice in it? Let's say you got any more of them? Priya's like, sure, we're making loads of them. We want to welcome the new boys, not scare them off. That's what Lottie says. Ibrahim's like, girl, just try it. She dips her pinky in the drink and then gives it a little lick. She's like, yeah, wait. Has that have cayenne pepper and tequila in it? Ooh, I love some tequila. Priya says, and a little bit of Tabasco sauce. It's good, right? Okay, so Gary comes storming in. He's mad. Gary says, it just feels a little bit different tonight. The dynamics have changed. You're just worried that they're bringing the boys some competition. Nah, it's not them I'm worried about, to be honest. What you worry about, Gary? Me and Marisol just aren't seeing eye to eye. You know what, Gary? It's because you need to be looking at Hoella. So they're not getting along. Let's say maybe you should look elsewhere. He leans in towards us, turning out of the earshot from the others. But who should I go for? Here. This girl. How about me? Who do I see Gary with? Us, obviously. He's like, wow. Gary turns red. Okay, so he's embarrassed. I'm loving this cheeky side of you, Hoella. He's liking it. Come on over to Team Hoella, Gary. We need all of you. Gary says, give me a glass of that stuff, Ibrahim. He takes an overconfident sip. Oh, damn. Oh, ouch. Uh-oh. So Gary can't handle the heat. Gary's face is now turning red. Priya's like, are you all right, Gary? Where did I leave my water bottle? Oh, no. So Gary's he's gonna shuffle away from the group. He's gonna go find his water bottle. I'm with you, Gary. That stuff looked nasty. Dang. Lottie comes over to us and leans against the counter. She says, listen, Hoella. What do you want, Lottie? The new guys in the party vibe has got me thinking about our options. Do you think me and Gary would make a cute couple? Nope. Not at all. I'm gonna say, I can't think of anything worse. What? Do you not think I'm good enough? I don't. You're not. She says, unbelievable. I'm just a bit worried, you know? Because of Hannah, exactly. You did all that girl talk, and here you go, going for Gary. Girl code is important to me, Hoella. Cannot stand her. Ibrahim, can I get one of those violet men to go, please? And also a glass of milk. Ibrahim's like, milk? It's for Gary. Milk is good for settling down the spice. Ibrahim says, what drink would you like, Hoella? You know what? Let's take Ibrahim special, okay? He gets some hard ice. He says, you'll give it a try? Absolutely. If you want to come to Team Hoella as well, we'll give it to you, okay? He garnishes what he can salvage of your drink with a tomato cut in the shape of a heart. One violet man. He hands us the cup, and Priya's like, I didn't get a heart. Sorry about ya. Drink in their hand. We just strut on off. All right, let's go talk to ROCCO and Marisol. Because we all know what they're doing. Flirting it up. Getting to know each other. So while Islanders are quizzing the new guys, ROCCO and Marisol are getting some alone time by the pool. Why? I don't know. Whatever. We wander over to the pool. Hey. Oh, look. It's Hoella. Marisol, never trusted her. They move away from each other a little bit as we approach. So they were sitting cute and comfortable before we got there. She's like, hey, you guys. What are you talking about? What are you doing? What's going on? Exactly. Oh, nothing. Just saying to Marisol that it's cool to have a proper party. Is it? Is it? Marisol's like, yeah, it's great. I love parties. They both look a little bit uneasy. Are you both okay? ROCCO says, totally. It's just all a bit busy. Please. I thought it would be nice to just stand back from the crowd a little bit. Marisol, stop lying. That's the best thing about big parties. There's more of a chance to get cozy with someone. Exhibit A, shady. You know, I never thought about it like that. Exhibit B, shady. I'm gonna say, you know what? I want to get hot with somebody. Shit. Marisol's like, Hoella. What? I thought this was Love Island. Exactly. If Hoella wants to get hot with someone, let her do it. ROCCO says, we'll get to that later. Yeah? Not with you. Marisol says, but it's nice to relax with no challenges or anything to worry about. ROCCO's like, how are you and Gary, by the way, Marisol? Marisol's like, oh, we're not that great. She pauses for a moment and her and ROCCO lock eyes. But let's not ruin the party for Hoella. We'll talk about it later. ROCCO says, oh yeah, for sure. Marisol, do you mind if me and Hoella have a minute? Oh, sure, of course. Seems shady. I don't like them. I mean, I do like them together, but shady. ROCCO pulls two beanbags next to each other and we both just sink down into them. He says, so, Hoella, don't get me wrong, I know I can be a little bit over the top and stuff, but how do you feel about the new guys? I overheard Marisol saying to Gary that one of the girls said you'd be up for it. With either of the new guys. Okay, so the secret got to ROCCO. If you feel that way, that's okay. I'd just rather you tell me. Let's lie. We're gonna lie. ROCCO's curious about our feelings. You know what? I'm gonna say, I'm not interested in them, babe. He says, oh, really? Nah, they're not my type. Rocco's smile of relief could go on for miles. He says, no competition then. What about what I've heard? You shouldn't listen to rumors, Rocco. And maybe I should be more careful of what I say to the other girls. No, Hoella, we're being messy. Look at her, she's pissed. I know we haven't been together for very long. Rocco touches our shoulder. Look at him, he's trying so hard. You're just so beautiful. Milking it. I'm really glad we're together. You're the kind of out there girl I always go for. What a weird phrase. He says, there's never a dull moment with us. No, there's not. And I love your fashion sense. You look stunning in anything you wear. Okay. He looks into our eyes. I don't know if this is forever or just a summer romance, but I came here to have a good time, and that's what we're doing. But we came to shake shit up, okay? I don't know why you came here, but that's not what we're here for. He says, why don't we sneak off for a little? Do you want to sneak off with Rocco? Rocco's asking if I want to spend some alone time together. Hell no. I don't want to be with you, Rocco. I don't know. What a decision. Like, no, I don't want to be with Rocco. Because Rocco's a snake. I feel like he's playing. Okay, so the Islanders are out on the garden just dancing around, if you can call it that. Hoella, come dance with me. Priya's like spinning us around. You look great. Okay, Priya, thank you. We got our chi-chis out. I'm gonna say you look... Now, Priya's my girl, so I'm gonna say you look beautiful. If it was Lottie, I'd say you look a hot mess. But that's okay. Priya's like, you really think so? Who wouldn't? Mind if I have a quick dance with Hoella, Priya? She's like, don't ask me, ask Rocco. Rocco says, ask me what? Come on, Lucas, ask him. Never mind. Gary, let's see those moves. Damn it. If Lucas would have asked us to dance, I'd have shimmied right up with him. Lucas and Gary start dancing together. Rocco joins in and he's shimmying away. All right, we're in the dressing room. That's a lot of fun. I'm exhausted. Put on our pajamas, girl. What to wear to bed? Let's just wear this little two-piece with the hearts. I suppose this is all right, okay? We're just with Rocco. All right, so this was day 5, part 3. I don't know, we're wrapping up that last day. And what happened? We had a party for the guys. We mostly did like grafting with everybody. We got one-on-one time with Lucas. We told him to hit us up with, and the most exciting part about it was that when we had that moment with the girls and we said, I'll choose either of them over Rocco, one of the girls went and whispered that secret in Rocco's head. So we got a little bit messy with that, okay? I don't know, but that's the point. Next time is going to be, I think, day 6. And I know a challenge is coming up. So if we get to mess around, I'm going to say fuck. If we get to mess around with Noah, we will definitely be doing that. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try to film one more episode for us. And tomorrow is going to be Tuesday and I cannot wait. We need to follow up with Ty. We need to see that he just loves us the way that we love Ty so that we can commit, okay? Lily, who? Lily, I'm coming for you. Don't come for my man because Hoella is that bitch, okay? I will catch you on the flip side, probably in the same pajamas, okay? Peace.